November 2025, a 149-year-old pharmaceutical company did something no drug maker had ever done before. Eli Lilly crossed a market value of $1 trillion, not a tech giant, not an energy company, a drug maker. To understand how that happened, you have to look beyond stock charts and quarterly earnings. This story is about a scientific breakthrough, a manufacturing gamble, and a global disease hiding in plain sight: obesity. For decades, obesity was treated as a personal failure. Eat less, move more, that was the medical advice. Pharmaceutical companies tried to develop weight loss drugs, but most failed. Some barely worked, others caused dangerous side effects. Doctors lost trust. Investors avoided the field. Meanwhile, the numbers kept rising. More than 1 billion people worldwide were living with obesity, driving diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver, and sleep apnea. It was the largest untreated chronic disease market in history. Then came a molecule called Tirzepatide. Approved in 2022 for type 2 diabetes under the name Mounjaro, Tirzepatide worked differently from older therapies. It activated two hormonal pathways, GLP-1 and GEP, which regulate insulin, appetite, and gastric emptying. Doctors quickly noticed something remarkable. Patients were not only controlling blood sugar, they were losing significant weight. In 2023, the same drug was approved for chronic weight management under a new name, Zepbound. Clinical trials showed weight reductions of up to 22%, that is close to bariatric surgery outcomes without surgery. For the first time, obesity appeared to be a treatable biological condition rather than a lifestyle failure. Demand surged globally. By 2024, Mounjaro generated more than $11 billion in annual sales, and Zepbound added billions more. But Lilly faced an unusual problem. They could not make enough of the drug. Patients waited months, pharmacies ran out of stock, competitors experienced similar shortages. Most companies would see this as a supply failure. Lilly saw it as proof that they had entered the largest chronic therapy market in modern medicine. So they made a decision that changed their future. Instead of slowly expanding production, Lilly invested more than $50 billion into manufacturing. New peptide facilities, sterile injectable plants, and large-scale production sites in the United States. Pharmaceutical factories take years to build and validate. By investing early, Lilly created a manufacturing moat that competitors cannot quickly replicate. When supply constraints began to ease in 2025, Lilly was ready to meet global demand. At the same time, the company changed its commercial strategy. Traditional pharmaceutical growth often depends on raising prices. Lilly focused on expanding access and increasing treatment volume instead. More insurance coverage, more prescriptions, more long-term patients. This created a new economic model, a weekly therapy taken for years, sometimes for life. From an investor perspective, that meant predictable recurring revenue. But injections were only the beginning. Lilly's next drug, an oral GLP-1 called orforglipron, could remove the biggest barrier to treatment, the needle. A daily pill simplifies distribution, manufacturing, and patient adoption. If approved, it could expand the market even further, especially in regions without reliable cold chain storage. And Lilly is not relying on metabolic disease alone. The company is advancing therapies for Alzheimer's disease, oncology, and immunology. Obesity provides the financial engine, while neuroscience and cancer research provide long-term growth. This diversified pipeline reduces risk and strengthens investor confidence. Meanwhile, medicine itself began to change. These drugs do not simply reduce weight, they act on brain appetite centers, insulin signaling, gastric motility, and reward pathways related to food. Patients often describe a quieting of hunger rather than forced dieting. That represents a fundamental shift from blaming behavior to treating biology. By early 2026, strong earnings, expanding production, and sustained demand pushed Lilly back above the $1 trillion valuation. But the number itself is only part of the story. Lilly did not reach $1 trillion by accident. It invested early in metabolic science. It built manufacturing infrastructure competitors cannot easily match. It prioritized access and volume over short-term pricing, and it supported a pipeline that extends beyond a single blockbuster drug. From insulin in 1923 to incretin-based metabolic therapies a century later, Lilly's journey reflects a broader transformation in medicine toward long-term control of complex biological systems. In the modern pharmaceutical era, the companies that succeed will not simply cure disease, they will manage chronic biology at global scale.